working as you should be. But let's get started with this interview. So, Survivor, are you ready, my love? Are you ready?
I guess I am. Hello, everybody in the chat. How are you today?
Okay. Yes, yes. I hope everybody's having a blessed day. Again, to those who are suffering, our prayers are with you. We're going to go ahead and jump right into this interview. And my first question to you is, in your lifetime, what is your earliest, happiest memory that you have?
Um, I'm gonna say the birth of my son.
Okay, the birth son. That is a very good one. I think that bringing new life into the world is always a blessing. Was there something special about that specific day, or was that like your
Uh,
first
you know,
childbirth?
it was my first. It's my first child. My first child is a son. You know, he's a boy. A man now rather. And it was just a special time. You know, for me being a new mother. Um, it was a joyous occasion.
So you got you a little king on the first try. That's a queen doing her thing right there.
Yes, yes, yes. Got me a king, one queen.
Yes, 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 yes. Okay, so we're gonna move right along. What is the scariest thing that you remember about being 18 years old?
The scariest thing I remember at being 18 was that I knew I was getting ready to graduate from high school. The scary part was, I'm not going to say that. Well, no. So I did go to a Catholic high school. Um, we graduated on a Saturday, which was July 1st, and on July 3rd, um, my parents was dropping me off to campus. Um, and I think that was the scariest time of my life because I had never been on my own. And so it's just like I jumped right out of high school into college. So, you know, being independent um, around a bunch of people like you didn't know on such a huge campus. That was scary to me at the age of 18.
Yeah, I can imagine. It was scary for me too. I was pretty much in the same predicament. I think I graduated in the beginning of June. I was still 17. I went to college on campus a couple weeks later, and then my 18th birthday was the week after that. So
Wow.
yeah, I was a little bit ahead of the game, and it was scary. It was scary. So, yeah, that's a pretty scary time at 18. I'm pretty sure a lot of people in the chat can agree with that. Yes. So, how did you decide what career choices you wanted to make in life?
All right. This is a funny one. So I have always been drawn to law, uh, anything to do with law, true crime. I've been into that like, you know, way before. I even graduated from high school. I was a Columbo freak. Like that was my show, Columbo. And
Okay.
so yeah,
I know this.
make it. Huh? What'd you say? Anything to do with crime was where I was headed. I first wanted to be an attorney. Then I didn't want to do that anymore.
Okay.
So then I decided that I wanted to do something in law enforcement. So at a very young age, I became a correction officer.
Okay. That had to be a daunting experience. I do know some people who are in the correctional system right now. Could you briefly tell us about your experience there?
So I started there when I was 21 years old. My son was 4 months. Um, And the inmates kind of do like, so I started out in the county jail. So the inmates like to do a what do they call it? Like a like a some type of hazing, like to test your gangster. They like to test you. That's a better word for it. So they like to test you to see where you are. So my first experience was with that was, you know, I go to work, and it's my first time on the floor, and so I see this woman in the hallway, and she's mopping. So she's a trustee, and so you know how you kind of like bump at somebody, like you getting ready, you jump at them, like I'm getting ready to, you know, hit you like that. That's what she
Mm-hmm.
did. She did that, and she was like, you know what I'm in here for? And I told her, I said, I really don't care what you in here for. So I really, you know, because I really did. I really don't care what you know, what you're in here for. And then she was like, she was in there for red rum. I said, I know
Mm.
that's a lie because you wouldn't be out in this hallway mopping. And she was like, oh, you're going to be all right with me. So that was something that, um, I don't forgot the question. Yeah, excuse me. I have what you call,
No, it's
you
okay.
know,
That's about
fog
your career
brain.
choice, but that's a pretty tough situation that you had
Yeah,
to
I was
be in that
Mm,
moment. It's kind
yeah, I
of
was
life.
21. I was
Yeah.
21, very young. So, yeah, so you brought me back. Thank you. I was
So you a
21,
tough
very young.
cookie. You a tough cookie. You've been kicking ASS and taking names, huh?
I just a little, you know, just a little bit. So I was 21, so it's like the inmates, you know, at first they tried me a lot, but it
Oh,
really didn't last long for them.
okay. Okay. So now I want to get all up in your business. Have you in life, have you had good luck with love?
Um, yeah, I'm married right now. Uh,
Okay.
I've been married for, what was it, July 32? What was it this year? 8 or 9 years, one of those. So yes,
Married mom life.
yep.
Okay. And what could you give us as a piece of advice for those of us who are not married and maybe some of us are engaged, looking to be married or looking to looking to move forward within a relationship? What's some advice that you can give to some of us in this day and age when it comes to relationships?
Um, I would say about people that are looking for love, don't do that. Um, I think let it find you. But when it
Awesome.
comes, you have to be ready for it. So if you're somebody that, you know, believes in God or whatever, and you are saying, you know, God, I want you to place the right person, and you're praying for God to place the right person in your life, you have to realize that you're praying to God. So you have to be open because you never know who He's going to send. So and you never know in what form you know it's going to come. The biggest advice that I could tell anybody that's married or engaged, newly married, you keep everybody out your business. Me and my husband don't let any outsiders inside of our relationship,
Yes.
including mothers,
Yes.
fathers, none of that.
Yes. Yes.
And so that's the biggest advice I can give anybody.
Keep your love life to yourself. That is the advice. That's what we're going with. Okay, so the last question in this section, which is considered, your life outside of YouTube and being a content creator, what is the thing that you like to do with your free time? Like, what's your thing?
um, I have this thing where I tell the people at my job that have to listen, you know, to me because I'm the subject matter expert, you know, at my job. And so they're everybody that works in this company, they're all doctors. I'm the only one that's not a doctor, but I'm the subject matter expert in the account that I'm over. So when I have to reach out to them because, like, they, to have them fix something or something like that, regardless of whether or not they're doctors, they all sound like they have like this fear in them already, like because oh gosh, she's reaching out to me. I must have done something wrong. So they had to get to know me, and I always give this type of advice because I don't like to be triggered. Sometimes you have to be the teacher, and sometimes you have to be the student. And I love being the student. And so it's you can take anything that you think what the job deems that you did incorrectly or did wrong, and use it as a uh, learning experience. Learn from it so that you won't make the same mistake again.
So is
But
that your thing? You like to learn new things in
I
your
like
free?
to learn. Hmm.
Okay, that's cool. That's cool. I like to
Hmm.
learn new things too. I'm always furthering my education. I'm really into learning about AI now, so that's kind of been my thing lately. But yeah,
I
I've been
started
doing a
looking
little
in.
studying in there.
I started looking into that too. Hmm. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's a lot changing. Everything is changing. And I think I did a video a while back about it, or at least spoke about it a while back. Even the application process and things, the way we get hired is
Hmm.
changing due to AI. So if you're
Hmm.
applying for new jobs and things like that, you have to make sure that you're saving your files in the right spaces and uploading them properly, or the AI system doesn't even pick it up. So you're applying for a job like a ghost. So there's a lot of
Hmm.
things within that AI that's happening that's actually truly affecting you that you really just don't know yet. So yeah, I've been doing a lot of learning into that area. I'm gonna
Um,
say hello quickly to the new people that came out chat.
Denitra,
And you can tell us your experience about AI while I say hello.
just
Yes,
Valencia, hi.
Demetra. Hey, doing Steph. Hey, hey, Jess Valencia. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you for being here. Thank you